Hey everybody, I'm Joe DeGanzik, and this is Life in the Smarter Home. It is the 100th episode, and I've got some cool stuff to show off on this particular show, but I wanted to take a moment to say thank you to everyone, whether you're just viewing, hopefully you've subscribed, you've thumbs up, even thumbs down. It helps with the direction of the show, your emails, your comments for the Q&As and whatnot. All of it is fantastic, and I wouldn't continue putting these episodes out if, well, no one was watching, but the interaction and the community and the pseudo fan base that's grown up around it is fantastic. So thank you so much, and thank you especially to our Patreon contributors who help with the monthly production budget of the show. If you'd like to get involved, patreon.com/smarterhomelife. Even a little bit goes a long way. So let's get on with today's topic. Home automation, of course. We're going to get back to LED lighting. I promised you it's going to be a couple more episodes until we do that, but we will. If it's on the shelf, I'm probably talking about it on the show. So home automation, the smarter home years ago was a lot easier, except it was really just for geeks or for, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. And I myself used to spend hours setting things up. I used to even run musical light shows off of this controller from over 20 years ago, the JDS Time Commander, which worked with X10, a fairly unreliable way to run your home automation devices. So those were the old days, fewer products, fewer manufacturers. Fast forward to today with a minefield of accessories, products, protocols, companies, and so forth. So controllers, old style out the window, new style in play. SmartThings, Wink, Lowe's, Iris, you name it, there's plenty of them, and a number of them have gone by the wayside. So that also is a concern for you, the consumer. People want something simpler, and they're also potentially thinking about, well, if I could just control everything, or if I could turn my device that I've got in my pocket into a home automation controller, do I need a physical home automation controller? Well, the answer may be that someone has done it, and it's a third party that could be neutral and tie all these different manufacturers and devices all together with a single app. Sound too good to be true? Actually, it is true, and someone has created an app for that, and it's called Yonomi. I could keep talking about it, but better yet, let's get you the information direct from the source. Recently, I talked to Kent Dixon, the CEO and co-founder of the company behind Yonomi. Here's a segment from the interview.
We're trying to design experiences that are very accessible, both in ease of use and in convenience. You have to use something ubiquitous, and that ubiquitous thing right now is smartphones. Simplicity is really the key to all of that. It's sort of the last mile for the smart home. Android, iOS, are, you can't say one's winning over the other because they're clearly going to coexist forever. So we have to embrace both of those to begin with, and then embrace all the other ecosystems and wireless technologies.
It looks like around 40, maybe 40 to 60 total devices.
Yeah, it's over 60. Great. As our user base grows and grows, we see more and more edge cases and combinations and home environments that are slightly different. So we're continuing to rev the app and the platform that powers all of that. Our users tend to talk to us a lot and send us notes and say, I love what you're doing, and you are working with 80% of the things in my home, but here's the other 20%. Please get to those. We listen to every single one of those requests we get, and those influence our development priorities for integrations. Together with what's the utility. You'll see in the next couple of months, we'll have a lot of pretty exciting announcements of tons of new things that are coming out.
Thanks, Kent. The full version of that interview, along with its juicy technical details, will be available as a separate episode right after this one. And this review episode wouldn't be complete without a demo, so let's jump right into it. The Yonomi app is pretty intuitive and pretty well designed, and you can see I don't have any routines yet, but we'll build one in a minute. To save some time, I've already added my various connected devices in the Smarter Home. To add your own, you would go up to the gear icon and then to Accounts and Hubs or Clients. And jump in here, and then you could hit the plus sign and get the full list, and this list will expand over time as Yonomi adds more things to the list. And they don't store your account information, so you don't have to worry about security, and Yonomi, they've taken care of that. We're going to be unlocking a August smart lock via voice with the Amazon Echo, something you can't do natively with the Echo. We're going to be controlling a Nest thermostat, Philips Hue lighting, and a first for us, a new product we'll review in the future, a LifeX Wi-Fi LED bulb. I'm going to jump back to the routines, and we're gonna go ahead and build one right now, and to save us some time, fast forward a little bit through it. So here we go. Okay, so there's all the actions I'm going to do on my leaving home scene. I'm not going to call it leaving home or unlock because that's a little insecure. So let's save it and I'll call it something like cheesecake. And when you trigger these routines via the Amazon Echo, you have to say turn on beforehand. Speaking of that, let's jump to the Alexa app real quick, discover devices so that it'll find the routine, and then we will run it. Okay, so it found the cheesecake routine, and so now what we're going to do is go to a multi-camera setup so you can see each device responding at the same time to the routine, and let's jump over there right now. Alexa, turn on cheesecake.
Okay.
And there you have it. Universal Device Control. The Things tab in the Yonomi app allows you to control your connected devices individually. And when you add those connected devices, the app gives you a list of recommended routines that you can customize, which is really helpful if you're just getting started. There isn't a list of statuses of all of your connected devices. More information on that in the full interview with Kent. But overall, I think the Yonomi app is excellent because it doesn't lock you in to a single home automation platform. It is free, it is available for Android and iOS, and I really think you should give it a try. That is the end of episode 100. If you like this kind of content and want to see more of it, please subscribe at youtube.com/smarterhomelife. If you love this kind of content and you want to support me creating more of it, please head over to patreon.com/smarterhomelife. A little bit goes a long way. I'm Joe DeGanzik. Thanks for watching. See you next time.